Welcome back, everybody, to Think Like a GM, man. And in this series, we go through some of the most legendary games played by some of the most legendary players. And I try to kind of predict what the moves are going to be. So I don't have the evaluation bar on. I don't have the lines on. I have nothing on. Just the game. And today we got Mikhail Tal, the man who created brilliant moves, the man who created sacrificing pieces, the man I try to model my game after. Because he's such an exciting player to watch or watch his old videos. Man's dead, but man, RIP to a legend, man. But lock in, man. Lock in. I don't know what this game is, but people are saying that he's sacking pieces. He's sacking pieces left and right. So hopefully it's filthy. If it's not filthy, this video might not get posted, but it's filthy. Banger. So, like, comment, subscribe, and let's get straight into this motherfucking video, you dig? So, Booker T is the white pieces, and I'm not going to try to protect Booker T's moves. I'm going to try to protect Mikhail Tal's move. I'm thinking probably knight f6. Okay. We're just going to kind of speed through the opening, see what it is. He plays the Indian game. Is he going to play g6, d, or e6? No, he plays the jabroni. He plays the Benoni, the jabroni. I'm sorry. I personally don't know it. Is the jabroni a good fun line? I might have to try it. Try it out. He plays d5, e6, develop the knight. Okay, I'm thinking probably take or g6. Takes, d6 maybe. Just to, okay, solidify the pawn change, open up the bishop, fianchetto the bishop, develop the knight, basic stuff. Knight f4, g6, easy. e4, bishop g7, probably develop this bishop out somewhere, and then castle is my prediction. Castle. Easy. Okay, we just going through the opening right now. So, rook e8, is he going to do the same? Is he going to bring the rook? Is he going to develop the bishop? Is he going to push a pawn? He's going to reroute the knight. Okay, friends, don't think too hard about that, man. It's just a reroute. Probably bring the knight over here. Open up the bishop. Oh, maybe so the bishop doesn't come in, or the knight doesn't come in. Knight b6, or knight a6. Are you like, you can take that, and I'm just going to have the bishop. I'm going to have damage structure, but I'm going to have the bishop. I'm going to push this pawn and put the bishop on a6 and kind of just snipe your position. Possibly. Hold on now. We got to take a sip of water. Let's get back into it. I don't think he'll take. Okay. Rook e1. I mean, you put it here, but then you'll just get hit with this. What's the point of putting the knight here? Are you just going to develop the bishop? Knight c7. So you went knight here to go here, but you can't even go forward anywhere. You literally cannot go forward anywhere. You can't go here because of this. Okay. And now you definitely can't go there. So are you going to try to reroute there? I don't know. b6. Okay. Open up the bishop. I mean, now you can go there. And then maybe you can go here and just have good eyes everywhere. Aw, man, I thought I turned off feedback. What's this? I turned off feedback. Why do we have to... Can I turn this? If you guys know how to turn this off in the comment section, let me know, bro. Because I don't... This just spoils things, low-key. Now I know that there's something in the position that's going to, like, work. Okay. Alright. maybe now you do bring the bishop up. Or the knight up. And try to attack the queen. You can also maybe bring the bishop up here. Bring the knight up here. But if you bring the knight up here, you'll probably get hit with like h3. Or maybe he'll just take. I mean, but there's no point of you going knight a6 to go here to go back. So let's just cross that move off the board. Maybe bishop up here. I'm thinking bishop g4. Knight G4. A mistake. Nonetheless, a mistake. But I hate that they got that shit on. Chess.com, fix your servers. I turn feedback off. I'm gonna say that one last time. Chess.com, I turn feedback off. Is he just gonna chop? But you don't really, from what me as a 2000 rated player, you don't really just want to be giving up the bishop like that. So I don't think he's gonna take. Maybe he'll play H3. H3, and it's a mistake. I'm not gonna say it again because I just said that was my last time. But come on. You got a sack. Do you have a sacrifice? Maybe not. I mean, you do low-key have a sacrifice. Take, and then you have a bishop check, and you have a queen check, and you're kind of getting sauced up on the diagonals, but I don't see anything like past. I'm gonna say he sacks the knight. And that's not a brilliant move. It's tough. We're just gonna say that's a brilliant move. That's a brilliant move. King takes. I mean, he sacrifices, so you kind of gotta take. Unless you're just like, bro, you sick. You can have that one pawn, slide the rook back, but then maybe he'll sack the knight again, and really just like shred open the position. I'm gonna say king takes. Turn that shit off. It's spoiling the game. King takes, I mean, queen check or bishop check, or maybe even queen check here. One of these squares is the next move. Maybe it's queen check first, just to get the big power in, the big battery in. Queen check, great move. Okay. If you go back here, then this bishop check just comes in and it's another check. You're getting hit with another check here. But if you go back, then bishop check, and it's like you're getting mated. But I guess you can drop the knight back to defend, but then your pieces are literally in a cubicle. Brother, ew. That's exactly what this is, brother, ew. Okay. King back to F1, bishop up, I'm assuming. Yep. I think this is the only way to stop mate. So, unless I'm wrong. Okay. Alright, now it's getting a little tricky. Do you rook lift? Do you have another I mean, ooh, hold on. Bishop takes h3. G takes h3. Queen takes is checkmate. So if bishop takes, you don't need to take. It'd be bishop takes. But what do you do if you don't take? Do you, like, step the queen up? Do you swing the rook up? Bishop takes h3. Do you swing the rook up? But then I feel like you just sack again. And you rook lift. And you're just, like, cooking. So I think bishop takes h3 is the next move. Queen takes h3. Now, what's the difference, though? See, I didn't even look at queen takes h3 because I love my shorty. I love my shorty too much. I can't just give her up. So you telling me, I guess maybe it's more forcing because this is checkmate on h1. And also if you take, then it's bing blau. So you... Okay. So you either, I think maybe swing the knight up here. Oh no, you can't swing the knight up here because check blocks mate. So maybe you swing this knight up? No, because then you just hit this one. Okay, maybe you just move the bishop somewhere. And you have to create a little space for the king to run. Golly. Bishop f3. Okay, think like a GM, man. I'm kind of thinking like a GM. 2000 rated player, future GM. Come on. Oh, I didn't even predict it, but queen h2. What's the idea behind this? I mean, here, you don't have a check here, you don't have a check here, because the knight covers. Oh, maybe it's check here, check here, check. No, I don't know. He swings the knight up. Bishop check. I don't know. Bishop check. Rook lift. I'm looking rook lift or bishop check. F5. F5 we live. I do like playing F5 myself. But, okay, you take. And you lose a piece. So, maybe he brings the rook up. I don't know why I keep trying to predict this Bukity's move. I'm trying to predict Mikhail Tal. Okay, knight c4. Knight c4, maybe bishop a6, pinning it. And that way, or maybe just taking this pawn first and opening up the f file. I think either pin or take e4. Okay, take e4. Bishop takes. And now I do think it pin. Pin seems like the right move. Pin does seem like the right move. Maybe bring the bishop. Okay, I can't predict his moves. Okay, he does go bishop back though. Rook lift. Rook lift here and here. Okay. I was like, bro, he sacked another piece, but it's pinned. It's pinned. We coolin'. He does a rook lift too. And now double up. Bishop d2. Man. I really don't know. Is it like sick to go g5, g5, g4? Is that sick work? No, because then you can just take. I don't know. Just, bro, like, what? I mean, you can just take that. Take. Why can't you take that? I assume he takes. Okay, you gotta take. Take with check, matter of fact. Rook takes. And can you take that? Okay, no, you can't take that because that opens up the bishop with the queen. Do you just make a run for it? I don't know. Okay, makes a run for it. Queen takes pawn check. You can't take, you're pinned. Okay, you chop the knight. Bishop takes. Oh, rook takes. Queen takes check. Bishop takes knight. Queen takes, right? Why can't queen just take? Oh, if queen takes, queen check here, mate. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. So he's just up. He got his material back. And he's up 3 pawns. Oh, my God. Mikhail Tal, you demon. King back. Rook takes rook. Bishop takes. Rook takes. Queen check. Queen check. Rook sack. Does he have another rook sack in the building? No. Queen check. Rook blocks probably. And then maybe just pick up this pawn. And you can't take that because you're getting mated. He said, fuck the pawn. He don't even want the pawn. Step back. What does he do here? Steps the king out the way. And sacks the bishop. That is sick work. And if you take, it's check. If you take, it's check here. Take that with check. And then probably come back and defend the rook. He takes. Queen takes, bishop check. He steps. Queen e1 check. And he resigns in this position. Because what, after here, you just come back here? Did I do it right? Did I predict the right move? Queen e4. Ooh, threaten this pawn. Threaten to get Ooh, Mikhail Tal. We need to do more of his games. He's different. He's different. This man's different right here. But clap it up for my man Mikhail and clap it up for me. I think I did pretty well. Rate me down 1 to 10 whether or not you think I thought somewhat similar to a GM. Kind of. I guess it's kind of cheating because like the feedback pops up even though I try to turn that bullshit off. But like, comment, subscribe. Comment down below who you want to see next. Comment down below a game you want to see next. And I'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.